30 years ago when we started this thing, I didn't know anything about child sexual abuse, but I did know that the most vulnerable assets in society are children. I'm adopted, and so I understand what it means to come out of a system, and I believe there was a calling on me to be part of this. And before you had a place like this, the CAC, there was no place for education and advocacy and help and understanding. Some of the challenges that children placed before the CAC was that they weren't being believed. Society had a bent, a mindset that these things just don't happen. People here are very educated, very skilled, and they help the child, they help the parents through the hurt. In the old days, before we had the Children's Assessment Center or the advocacy movement, they would have to go to the emergency room. And they would sit in the emergency room for hours. And there were a lot of people, Bud Kramer was one of them, and the people that were part of the movement here that looked at that and said, there's got to be a better way to do this. And so they came up with the idea of putting together all of the services that the children need under one roof and bringing everybody together under one roof. And so the child would go to one place that would be child-friendly to be visited, to go from each department without having to go around to various buildings and try to drag themselves from one place to another. So the vision for the CAC when it first started was looking at the child and having a child-centric solution to the situation. The CAC was initially established through a public-private partnership, and it was kind of a fascinating idea. You're looking at it now 30 years later, and it seems like, you know, it was easy. It was not easy. We had one individual there, that was Dr. Dick Raycraft, that was at the county, who I have to give all the credit in the world, God bless his soul, because he's passed away, but he was very instrumental in having a vision on behalf of the county that we could work together with to create what you see today. Why don't we create a foundation where we can go raise private funds to build a building, the bricks and mortar, and then you, government agency, can help us staff this and then fund the operating costs of the building and pay for the people that are going to be in there. We're just going to provide a nice place for the healing to take place. The emotions I went through the first time that we cut the ribbon and opened the first building were pretty tremendous, because leading up to that moment, you're caught up in the business of the building, the business of the foundation, the business of raising money, the business of trying to meet all your obligations. And it really didn't all come together until the day when we cut the ribbon and opened the doors on the first part, the first phase of turned out to be the first phase of the building. All of us were overtaken with emotion. This was a new concept, and we felt like this was going to be a blessed center to take care of these children. It's going to be a safe center for the children. We wanted to make sure when they came here they felt safe, where it's child-friendly. They're smiling faces, they're loving, caring people, educated, concerned, committed. I think everybody in the building has a calling. You're not here because you want to earn a paycheck. You're here because you have a calling in your life to give to these children. And all of us felt that the day that we opened the ribbon, that finally we were going to have that place, that safe place for these children for healing. I consider it an honor and a blessing to have been affiliated and continue to be affiliated to the center, and anything that I can do to try to help out, I do.